Welcome back. It's your boy Chuhagabi. And the topic of today's discussion is going to be, how long does it take? So once you've realized that you want to make a change, you're looking to make a change in your life, and you've decided that you're ready to raise your vibrational frequency, how long does it take, yo? How long does it take for you to get to a position of want, to a place of abundance? How long does it take for lack to turn into abundance, essentially? And to that, I don't know. I'm figuring that out right now. Currently, I'm in my journey. And the funny thing about it is that, like, through the reading of all the scriptures, especially John chapter 14, in all things, let your heart be still. You know, that one's really been so, how can I say, so soothing to my soul while I wait for my circumstances in my life to change, just to know that God is not going to let one of his soldiers go hungry, go without. So I think it's cool to know that, like, even through all these things, I'm everybody's first choice. Anything that I put my mind to, it will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, as above, so below. So I think it's pretty important for us to understand that, like, we have to take inventory of our thinking. We have to take inventory of our lives to see, like, okay, is what I'm thinking about where I want to go? Is how I'm presenting myself the way that I want to be seen? And I mean, for me right now, I gotta comb out my beard. I didn't even comb out before the show, but whatever. The question always remains, how long is it gonna take? How long will these things take? And I think what's funny is that, like, especially for me, one of the journeys that I had to realize, or one of the things that I had to come to terms with, was the fact that things take time, is that, like, in my old ways of thinking, I always wanted everything to be now, right now. And that's what caused me to get cooked, y'all. That's what caused me to get fried, I should say. So, excuse me. Being able to be patient, being able to see things that are like, okay, I see things that the way they are supposed to be, and it's just going to take some time for me to get there. So I really feel as though, me personally, I had to develop patience. I had to develop a strong sense of patience so that I could be like, okay, I don't always know where I'm going. I don't always know how I'm going to get there, but I know the final destination. And Dr. Marvin Monroe talked about that as well too, where it's like, if God were to show you the final destination, if God were to show you the journey, you'd say you don't want to go, but the journey is part of the destination, because really they talk about, like, the fact that the journey is the only part, because when you get there, there's another journey when you got to go after that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know how long it's going to take. And I've told you guys in other videos that I've seen things transmute as early as an hour, and as long as 8 years. And it's all about awareness. From what I understand and how I'm navigating through all this, it's all about just awareness and understanding. And the fact of the matter of, like, when you're able to realize that, like, to ask for $1 is the same as to ask for $1 million, because God doesn't care. None of these numbers you can fathom are a lot to God. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, well, it's interesting for me to think about it from that perspective, to think that, like, okay, how long is it going to take? It could be here tomorrow. Every night I go to sleep, and I always say to myself, when I pray, I always say something along the lines of, wonderful things are happening in my life as early as today. Wonderful things are happening in my life as early as today. When I go to bed, I'll say as early as tomorrow. And then when I wake up, I'll say as early as today, So truly, guys, I think it's important to, like, not be scared in the meantime while you're waiting. As I'm clutching my water bottle. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? Because if you're scared, it's just going to make things longer. And if you're scared, it's only going to bring about what you fear is going to manifest into the truth, So me personally, guys, I'm not even... I'm not worried. And before, I used to be so worried. Before, I used to be like, oh man, like, things are closing in and the money is running out, and, like, when the money runs out, there's gonna be more money. When the money finishes, guys, I think I have like $60. I think I have like $60 on me that's, like, left, and like $100 in my account to pay some things for tomorrow. That they're gonna even take the money out tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes through. It even goes through, and then that's it. I would say. Currently, funds available to me at this time, upwards of $200. And the funny thing about it is that, like, in my old way of thinking, I would make me freak out. I would freak the fuck out and just be like, okay, man, like, I need to go and get 10 jobs. I need to go and again, I'm looking for working opportunities, guys. Don't be misunderstood here. Don't misunderstand me and think that, like, I'm not looking for things to do. But I want to work. I don't want a job. You see what I'm saying? I want to work. I don't want a job. Okay. So in all these things, I'm just like, you have to stay focused. You have to stay driven on the path. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay focused and driven on the path. And it's not always a matter of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a matter of what you're doing. Because I also know that like any action taken from a state of desperation will not lead to anything positive, will not lead to any positive outcomes. So guys, I think it's just the way that it is. You just have to wait. It just has to wait. Though the vision may tarry, wait. I think that's Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 that tells us that. Though the vision may tarry, wait. And the more you're able to wait, the faster things are going to come, man. The faster things are going to come. So the funny thing about it is that like I come to you guys with these videos with no script. I don't script these videos. I tried to when I first started, but I just couldn't do it for the life of me. It made me have like a fake voice, you know, like a, you can even tell even in the video that I like, the intro video, I have to make a new one because I don't even, you know. But yeah, man, you know, I come to you guys live. I come to you guys with just lived experience and the truth. And I just think to myself that is today Wednesday? Today is Wednesday, Whopper Wednesday today. And I just think that like everything's gonna be fine, man. There's really nothing that you can, there's nothing that you can say or do to me that's going to discourage me from the journey. And even yesterday, as I was feeling discouraged, I'm still like to myself, okay, like, no, man, we're doing the right things. We're doing the right things. We're creating, guys. The Patreon is fully loaded. I got 20 things on the Patreon. I'm gonna add another 10 more things tonight. Literally everything that I can get everything that I've created and I can get my hands on, I'm going to record it, or I'm going to put it out there. It's on the page for the Patreon as well as on the WAP store, so that if you guys want to talk to me directly, I'll be available there for chatting. Consultations are going to be available there as well too. So that'll be easier for the clients that are already speaking with me. And I just think that like, guys, it's gonna be fine, man. It's gonna be fine, bro. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You're literally gonna look back, look at the sun is shining as I'm speaking this message. The sun is shining, and God gave His only begotten Son to the world. So yeah, how long does it take? You'll never know. You'll literally never know. And the Bible tells us this. You'll literally never know how long it's going to take, but you know, just know that it's on the way. Just know that everything is working out in your favor, okay? And whenever you do feel that anxiety, just remember that everything is working out in your favor. All right? Until next time, guys. Peace. Love you. True Hagabi. I'm out.